What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. As usual, support your boy, like this video, comment, share it on all social platforms, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe. Then click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And also, good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. And also, Baraka Salah to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. So, firstly, let's talk about Kizz Daniel, who just recently acknowledged and repented. He said he's quitting smoking. So, firstly, let's listen to what he has to say. Then,
to celebrate my birthday. People that genuinely love me. Those of you still who, and it is not good, trust me. May God save our soul.
Kizz Daniel is so drama free. Let me be completely honest about that. That guy is so drama free. It's all about his business, it's all about his music, nothing about relationship, nothing about him fighting anybody, nothing about him arguing with anybody. You can hardly see Kizz Daniel arguing. And let us be completely honest here. Kizz Daniel has been giving us bangers for years now, and we are failing to acknowledge that. And when it comes to the smoking, although he said he has quit smoking cigar, but what about weed? Because me myself, I will advise anybody, instead of you smoking 10 packets of cigar, why don't you just smoke 2 sticks of weed? Because I believe 10 packets of cigar is equals to 2 sticks of weed. That's what I believe. 10 packets equals to 2. The same highness that 2 sticks of weed will give you. That's the same thing 10 packets of cigar will give you. But just imagine smoking 10 packets of cigar, that smoke inside you, and just smoking 2. I prefer you taking weed than smoking cigar, because cigar will definitely end you quick. And surprisingly, guys, what freaks me out is that on the pack is written clearly that smokers are liable to die young. Then the federal government said no, that smokers are liable to die young, that writing is too small. They should include another picture. So they decide to put a liver on it, human liver, showing when you smoke how your liver will look. Even with that, telling you that this thing is poisonous, do not take it. But come on, man, people will still take it. People will still take it. Then I keep wondering, you know this thing will end you, why do you keep taking it? And I have one policy. Any of my friends that smokes, any of my brother that smokes, I will just I tell them straight that, see, when the time comes and you start battling illness relating to smoking, I will not bring my dime to treat you. My dime will not come to you. When it comes to sickness relating to smoking, my dime, I will not contribute kobo to treat you. So as you are smoking, and enjoying yourself while you are young, please also try as much as possible to keep some money aside. Because when the time comes, when you are healed, so that you can take from that money and treat yourself. If not, than me, my kobo can never touch the hands of a smoker. When that smoker is sick, that's my policy. That's me for you. So I can. So Kizz Daniel, big congrats to him for finally quitting smoking. And let's talk about Chioma and Davido. There's this someone close to Davido, like Davido's cousin. His name is Clark. So he recently referred to Chioma as Davido's property. She was celebrating her birthday and Clark was there, and she wrote, And he wrote on his story, said Davido's property, indicating taking Chioma's video. You know, some girls do not like to be attached as don't like to be looked as property. So I believe Chioma will not be angry, and also Chioma has already moved on from Davido. Is dating one guy called Calvin, and Davido is cool with that, with what he wrote recently, equally celebrating Chioma's birthday. Though Davido celebrates a lot of his baby mama's birthday though. So in the future, if anybody wants to chill with Chioma or be Chioma's boyfriend, just know this, that Davido will always be mentioned all through her life. Is it possible that Davido won't be mentioned? So just know that if you can deal with that, good and fine. So partially, she stays kind of like Chioma's property, but Davido's property, but that's not a good word to use. Though. That's not a good word to use at all. Do not call anybody's property. Then I like what this guy wrote about divorce. He said, "Do not divorce your husband because he cheated, because you might not know the next person that you might be in a relationship with." He said, when you divorce your husband because he cheated on you, you are most likely going to end up being a married man's side chick, especially if you have children. That means that you divorced your husband and took revenge on a fellow woman by sleeping with a man. Forget that I don't want to do the same thing he did, and I want to be faithful until my marriage ends before I find myself a new boyfriend. It is best to find yourself that new boyfriend while still married to your cheating husband and turn your husband to your side bola. No matter who gets custody, your children will end up being second-class citizens in your new home if you remarry, as your new spouse will favor the children born of the new marriage. If you remarry, or the children they brought into the marriage if you have no children born of the marriage when you are remarrying. Cheat your own cheat in peace and have a big smile when you return home after getting a good point from your new boyfriend, because the children will grow up with both parents and it is a win-win for the family. How do you think our grandparents remained married for 50 years? Do you think our grandfather did not cheat? Our grandmother did not divorce them? They got themselves their personal madness. Wait. Let me try to get this guy right. This guy is advising women not to divorce their husband because they cheated. Because you might end up as a side chick, sleeping with a married man. That means you are taking revenge on the fellow woman. So what he's advising is that if your husband cheats on you, also quietly cheat back without letting your husband know. You should get your own side boyfriend there and cheat quietly, so that it will be a win-win. If your husband cheats, he won't pay you. You will still come back. Your own too, you will cheat. You will come back and just laugh your husband. Boy, see, do not goddamn take that advice. That advice is the most ridiculous advice I have seen. Come on, man. If I had known that's the kind of thing he's saying, I wouldn't have read it, I swear. I don't want to come here to be deceiving or making our women look bad. Don't try that. Don't cheat on your husband. Remain faithful. And if he's cheating, you go to church almost to pray. And lots of people will say, oh, why? Well, this has been a debate. In fact, it's a daily discussion, argument about a man cheating and what should a woman do, should a woman divorce or whatsoever. Man, treat your own the way you want to treat it. Nobody got the right advice out there because nobody is in your shoes. So me, I do not know whatever I want to tell you. If you feel like cheating on your husband too, go on. If that will favor you, go. Well, you are on your own. If you feel like divorce, okay. If you don't feel like divorce, you are doing another tactics, okay, that's good for you as well. So let's talk about Maria's age. Well, Maria recently celebrated her 30th birthday. Well, someone brought it to her notice that, see, you are not 30. So this is something about Maria. While she was in Big Brother Nigeria house, she said she was about 20 something. Now she came out, she said she's 30. And later she said the age on her passport was a mistake because that age read about 37, almost 37, 36, thereabout. And now she says she's 30. So she has 3 different age. So people are asking her to pick one. Well, she recently posted some pictures and she said road to 30. Then someone reminded her that, really? You were 4 class higher than me in FGGC Owerri. How are you 30 this year? This woman who said that Maria was senior in class, let me say this woman is above 30, like 35. And how come Maria, who was senior, now became 30? Is it that she's aging backward? Maybe next year she will say she's 29. What is it about age? What is it about people hiding their age? Sometimes they will say, happy birthday to you, are older, you now, you say +1. People do not like to write their age again on their birthday cake. What is it about age? What is it? God damn it. How myself, I can always tell you I'm 32. What is it about age people are hiding? What is it? I'm 32, but why are you hiding your age? Why? And this is commonly among women. Why? Why on earth do you feel like you want to hide your age? The person could buy you. There's nothing wrong. Only you get 3 age. 20 something, 30 something, and 30. Only you. Living in Nigeria, she was 20 something. Outside, she was 30. On internet, she's 30. Her passport read 30 something. Oh, God damn it. Well, to end this video, let's talk about Korra Obidi. Well, Korra gave like a reason why her marriage crashed. And what she explained was that her husband was trying to have her ownership in her property, in her personal business, in her money. Her husband was trying to be in charge. I never knew white people also want to be in charge of women's wealth as well. I thought white people were the best. They do not care about if a woman has money or not, or not. They just want to take care of the woman and feed the woman and do the beautiful thing because they are the best. So check out what she said.
I'm gonna divulge some personal details because you're my blood sister, right? And we're talking in public. It's a public forum. Up until the beginning of this year, I had Justin as an admin in my Facebook, and there had been constant everyday like problems with my time on social media and all of that, up until when it started to pay. Once the money started to come, it now became go, 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 my student loans, go, 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 my student loans, right? And so that is what constantly was my day. Wake up, do it, because it has started to pay, right? Well, before it started to pay, I was being called all sorts of names. There was heat. I was called. There was nothing that I was not called when I was not monetizable, you know? And these are these things that I did not want to talk about. But you're my blood sister, I will speak. You know, these are the things that we have to talk about based on the fact that when the money starts to come, they want to claim ownership of it. Like you are their property, so your money is their property as well.
It seems as that guy was trying to use Korra's money to pay his student loan and live off Korra's. Well, you know, they are both husband and wife now. They should support each other. Because he's a white person doesn't mean that Korra shouldn't support him. Because if he's black, we would have said, oh, it's your husband, support your husband. Why not? So I think Korra was kind of like selfish about that. That's my own take. Oh, he is your husband. Give him money now. Give him money. Despite say it's white. Give him money. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. Support Adamslink, and thank you for staying tuned. Catch you next time. Have a wonderful day.